Hello, everybody. My name is Andy Schwartzentruber. I have the honor of instructing you through XCT 210, which is computed tomography imaging, over the next 8 weeks. I wanted to give you a little bit of background on myself, a kind of an overview of the course, and about what to expect throughout the entire next 8 weeks. So let's start with the background. I am a 2006 graduate from Parkland College with an associate's in radiography. I also have an undergraduate degree in healthcare leadership and a master's in healthcare administration. I'm also a doctoral candidate at East Tennessee State University and in education with a focus on leadership and policy analysis. So I am very busy, and I also understand what it's like to be a student because I currently am a student. So I get the time commitment, everything like this, and I set this course up with that in mind. So just keep that in mind when you go over what you're going to look at. I currently am the director of clinical education at East Tennessee State University in Johnson City, Tennessee. I've been doing that for about a year now, and I love my job. I love working with students. We currently have 65 students, both juniors and seniors, amongst 12 different clinical sites. Seven of them for our seniors, 8 of them for our juniors. I'm in charge of making sure that they kind of do what they need to do. So I've done education since 2012. I was a clinical instructor for Gibson Area Hospital for Parkland College. I did end up being the director of radiology at Gibson Area Hospital, which I did resign there to take my post here in Tennessee. And on a side note, it is about 60 degrees here and not snowing. Kind of like what you guys have snow. My parents live in Fisher, so they sent me a video that you guys have snow today, and you guys can go ahead and keep that. So just side note. So let me tell you what you're going to expect through over the next 8 weeks. We will go over basically the introduction to CT physics. CT physics is very similar to physics in X-ray in the fact that we use radiation in CT to create the image. So just keep that in mind as you go through each chapter of the textbook. Speaking of the textbook, I do have one here. You will need to purchase this textbook. It's computed tomography, and you will want to purchase this because we will use it on a weekly basis. We'll basically do 2 chapters per week. You will read the chapter. You will have homework. Now, the homework I set up for you is strictly vocabulary. It's all going to be matching. I'm big advocate for technologists knowing their vocabulary because, as you already know, when you learn to become a radiologic technologist, you learn another language as well as your normal language throughout your career. So you're going to learn a lot of different language. Now, if you go under the Getting Started tab under the Content section, there's a Getting Started module. There's a list of terminology. Some of it's a little dated, but you still will hear it. Some of it is a little bit newer, where if you're working with maybe 128 slice to like a 500 or like a 640 slice scanner, that you're going to hear things like that. Look through that. That is yours to keep. I give you that. Hopefully it will help you if you decide to specialize in CT. I'm going to give you my experience in CT as well. I've done CT since 2005. I was a limited license tech for Gibson Area Hospital, and that's where I've learned CT. I've worked on GE scanners. I've worked on a Toshiba scanner. Both are very, very good platforms. I have some experience with Siemens. It's okay scanner. I didn't get really involved in it, so I can't give you a good opinion on that. I'm also registered in MRI. I've worked on a Siemens 1.5 Tesla Avante, Magnet. I'm registered in both, so I've taken a lot of tests and I've got a lot of education behind me. So by all means, if you have questions regarding CT, MRI, or even radiology, do not hesitate to contact me. I will do my best to help you out. Okay. But on a weekly basis, you will have homework. Like I said, there'll be matching. You will also have quizzes to take each week, one per semester or one per chapter. So go ahead and take those. They're cut and dry quizzes. They're multiple choice and true false. The test will be graded upon completion, and you guys will know your grade just as the homework will be as well. I do want to tell you one of my weaknesses is grammar. I was never really a good English person, a student at all. I did the research projects and everything like this, as we all have to do, but I was never really good at that. If you find a typo or something like that, just go ahead and point it out to me and I will go ahead and fix it. But I have gone through all the material with a fine-tooth comb, and it should be ready for your review. I do not put restrictions on my PowerPoints, on any videos that I upload, or anything like that. I do put restrictions on the homework and the quizzes because I do not want you to work ahead. I want to go week by week. I will be involved in this course, even if you do not see me do anything. I look at it probably 3 to 4 times a week, as well as my email. I look at that as much as well too. You have my cell number. It is in the syllabus. Please keep that. If you have questions, contact me. I do know that Tammy Cox does know a little bit about CT. She's a good resource as well. But if you have questions regarding the course and how it was developed, please contact me. I will be more than happy to help you out. Even from this far away, I'm 600 miles away. Even from this far away, we've got plenty of technology that we can get this figured out and work together. And I cannot tell you, I am so excited about working with each and every one of you. I really hope you enjoy the course. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. But make sure you get that textbook and make sure you get everything ready to go because we will get started right away. I hope you enjoyed the video and your introduction now. We're going to kind of change gears a little bit. Your introduction, I want you to do the exact same thing. I would like you to create a video. If you do not have the ability to create a video, let me know. Send me a quick email or send me a text message, something like that you can't do it. And that's fine. But make sure that you introduce yourself. I like to use technology, so I like to use, making videos with your webcam, different things like this. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. It's not a requirement, but I strongly recommend that you do something like this. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes you have to start over about 5, 6, 7 times, but it's good. It's a lot of fun. So make your video. Tell me something about you, and tell me what your level of CT. I know there are second-year students in this course, and I get it. You guys have never done CT. But have you helped in CT, moving a patient, watching a scan, seeing something simple as a stroke or something along those lines? Let us know things like that, and let's all get to know each other over the first week with our little discussion that we have here. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. But I will see you on the flip side. Have a great day.